I'm going to open this vlog with a question, an honest question, because I'm looking back myself and exploring a couple of new tactical ideas and in responding to a couple of questions. And this question in particular is one that I had to think about because I can't accurately recall the last time I was able to take advantage of it. Water in Battletech, the ability to park your mech in the water, cool it down with the heat sinks, and blast away with 3 to 4 PPCs a turn. What role does water have tactically, and have you effectively used it? Followed by possibly some exploration of lance building where we can utilize it or take advantage of it tactically. Now, admittedly, most of my Battletech games, City Fight, City Tech, Urban Pacification, lots of buildings, a couple of patches of parks and forests here, maybe some hills on the outskirts. There's no water. I mean, maybe a monument with a fountain that I could dip in, but most of my Battletech games, there is no water present. And playing on the classical hex maps, and hex maps are awesome to play on for a variety of reasons, you have that one hex map that has the water parked right in the center. So it's forcing you almost tactically by putting that piece of terrain in the center. Both sides want to get a hold of that terrain. Also tactically in general, wargaming, controlling the center of the table is very, very important, simply because you can radiate out literally 360 and attack everywhere. And if you can park a mech in water, that's doubly so. The newest Catalyst hex maps, I have the grassland maps. I don't believe there's water on them. I have to really go back and look. But again, the last time I parked a mech in water literally wasn't awesome a long, long time ago, and I haven't since. So in your own Battletech games as a mech warrior, have you utilized water and have you parked in it? Have you cooled down those heat sinks and utilized it? So second to this is tying into a couple of playing with design quirks and playing with some of the supporting units that are out there, like the HQ truck or the coolant tank. Would it be worth, if you were building a lance of multiple units that might possibly overheat? An example I'm thinking, longbows, right? Can't be a Fritz video without longbows. But if you're parking like 2 longbows or 2 archers and a longbow, to spray those things down with the coolant tank and to hook them up for minimal battle value. I'm not saying maybe like 1-to-1, but hooking that up, that's going to give you a lot of firepower, sustained firepower, which at the inner sphere level, pre-clan, that's a huge advantage. That alone shows the importance. If you can keep your mech super cool and run under the heat and be able to chain fire all your weapons, that's like having another mech on the table, or maybe 2 mechs on the table for the battle value buy-in of essentially 1, because most mechs that are going to run hot with long-range, high-damage weapons, LRM-15s, LRM-20s, PPCs, they're pushing the heat, and they might have multiples, say like the longbow or the archer for missiles. Looking at the marauder for the PPCs or the warhammer, you can't sustain fire those. Even more beast mode would be a stalker with a coolant truck. That would be a really, really potent and powerful combination